everybody. Welcome into another night here at SD Sports Cards. So this is Mike back here with you. Um, yeah, I see we're kind of sitting basically in the same spot we were yesterday. I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach here, though, and we're going to have both baseball and both NFL breaks on the screen. Um, Technically, although there's only a few spots off, Prism Black is our closest break. So let me actually double check. No, I'm sorry. By technicality, the Topps Chrome Jumbo 517 is our closest break. Due to that, I'm going to attempt to get the Mavericks off today. Now, if we can get the Mavericks off today, then I think we'll be sitting pretty, and we'll be able to go from there. If we can't get the Mavericks off today, then we will just have to figure it out after that, and I'll probably move Prism Black to our first screen. If we get more MLB spots off, I'll obviously be happy to do that. But yeah, I want to see this basketball go, because then maybe we can actually like put something new basketball-wise up. And I'm gonna make it like a really good threefer, because it's time that we just get this damn break off. It always spawns in too big. There we go. Boom. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get the filler typed out in the chat, then I'll type it out over there. The filler is going to be 10 1, $20 per, 2 for 38, 3 for 55. Top spot gets the Mavericks and Topps Chrome Jumbo number 517. Let's go ahead and pin that message. Let's get it typed out. And we're just going to wait and see. Again, we don't tend to get a little bit busier till later on. Even if it does, I don't know. I really hope we can get something off today. Again, we have a huge slew of personals that we can do. From Bowman's Best, Select, Topps Chrome, Heritage, Silhouette, Optic, Prism, Immaculate. Like, really, you want it, we got it. Why is that not bolded? Now, NBA 517. We need to get this break off. Like, desperately. I don't want to see it anymore. It's been here since I've been here. It's like a vindictive ex that won't leave me alone. And I've had one. Okay. Time to adjust. Oh, cool. It's already on the right price.
Yeah, just looking. How much are the Cures boxes? Let's see, 130.
Again, if you guys are just joining us, welcome in. Welcome in. We have a filler going on. I'm really trying to see if we can get Top Scrum basketball just to go. If the Mavericks go, I can filler the rest. It literally takes off almost. I mean, it takes off about 40, like 38% of our money. If we do that, I can filler the rest, and we can just see it, get it going, and we can focus on other breaks. I would love to do, again, I want to focus on other stuff. This is just, again, this is a one-off attempt, guys. I'm trying just to get this to work. And if not, we're going to focus on other stuff. I'm not going to fixate on it. We have been trying for a long time to get this to go. How's everyone doing out there tonight? Again, I, at least for the next couple of weeks, am only streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, again, I love it if y'all like breaking with all of us, but if you like breaking with me, today will be the last day until next Tuesday. I'll be in the shop over the next 3 days. Yeah, I think I work here every day. But I will not be the streamer or the breaker. So let me know, guys. We have a lot of really great product out there. Honestly, the Celebration Megas have been unreasonably good. The Walk This Way and the Dugout Peaks of the large, especially, I mean, obviously of like Otani, Judge, but of a lot of the rookies are also selling just insanely well. The mascot autos are funny as hell. And we can do one of those at 85 if someone wants to do a personal of that. I mean, we still, again, we have retail, we have hobby, we can do everything. Again, if someone wants to do Pristine, if anyone remembers how crazy Pristine is, we do have that in the shop. I need to double check the price though. The focus right now though is, God, guys, I want to see Topps Chrome Jumbo go. I really do. So I'm giving this through like maybe another 10 minutes, 10, 15, of just seeing if we can get this filler to go for the Mavs. If not, we're probably gonna focus on PRIZM Black, unless we have like either someone in the chat or someone in the store decide to take spots on another break. I do just want to show everybody that I am having, because we have so many breaks that are so similar in terms of like how far away they are. Heritage is also here on the screen. So I have everything here. I have Heritage on the screen. And then on top of that, PRIZM Black is closer. It's a 1 box. It's a little cheaper. We do have Select 2 box available here as well. Like, again, if the Giants came off, then that's very feasible. But we have technically, what, 5 breaks on the screen? This has been sitting here. Again, guys, we'd be entering, as far as I know, our second, if not, like, we'd either be entering or solidly in our second trimester of pregnancy if this was a pregnancy when it comes to this damn break. Like, there's marinating, and then there's, like, there's marinating, there's dry aging, And then there's whatever we're doing with Topps Chrome Jumbo. It's gotta have something in here. It does. Like, again, if it sits, it hits is for spots. If it sits, it hits is also for breaks. It's just been that way. Um, like, I don't understand why a shot at Vince Carter numbered or autos at $19 is sitting there. I get it. $40 and up. It's not cheap. I get it. But $20. Again, it's if you're in California, I don't think it even with the gas tax and everything else. I don't think it even gets you 4 gallons. Sorry, yeah, no, it doesn't get you 4 gallons. Well, the gas is like $6. Not $6. It's like it's $5, but still. We have a lot of really, really great cheap teams here. I can just speak on again. I don't know if anybody's been watching the what do you call it? The Rookie of the Year line over there in Vegas. I have friends who are out there in Vegas, and I don't really gamble, but they do, so they let me know. Cooper Flag was at plus 440. I think he's down to plus 195 or lower now. Khan hasn't been playing the best. The best at this point. Yes, he has the record. Yes, he's still the favorite. But if Flag continues to play this well, and or does another thing that is massive, that line could flip. Which then again puts the Mavericks far above any other team. What's funny is that this break has been here so long that the Hornets came off before Khan broke the record. I think before he even broke Steph's record, which isn't the record, by the way. So it's a great time. Again, Steph's there, Flag is there, Luka and LeBron are there. If you like Bronny James, because that's your thing, he's also there. Pelicans. Why am I always? Is it Trey Harris? It's killing me. Why do I always forget who the hell's on the Pelicans? Sorry, I'm going to be honest. Basketball is not my best sport when it comes to individual teams. I've always been a fan of players, minus when I was growing up a Lakers fan. I grew up during like the Shaq Kobe era, and then I like Jordan because I'm a '90s baby. The Thunder, Shea, obviously. Shea still sells huge, and the Raptors are $19, and you could hit a Vince Carter auto. If you're too young for Vince Carter, I'm sorry, you missed out on the greatest dunker of all time. But to be real with y'all too, there are many spots in Bowman's Best and PRIZM Black that just should not be sitting. They shouldn't. PRIZM Black does have 3 autos. I can already tell you that, again, the smartest spot is gone, in that the NIL auto is, again, it is the spot to take, honestly. Any NIL spot is, what do you call it? Yeah, any NIL spot is a fantastic take. And I need to clarify something, and if I didn't make this clear, my apologies, and I can always update the description. NIL base does not mean just the base cards. NIL base means anything that is not autoed, that is not a case hit. So anything that's numbered a 101 all the way through, I think it's out of 299. Inserts and all. I'm actually going to update that right now. That's just not descriptive enough, and I apologize. And I am going to go ahead and update that in the Shopify store as well. Hey, Veronica, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. The Padres are a fantastic take. Nah, it's still not doing the update thing. That's unfortunate. And it's not folding. Love it. Well, alright. I tried. 15 minutes of that filler is not gonna go. Let's just filler best, screw it. I said if someone gave me a direction, someone buys best, I filler best. And it's gonna be a killer filler, because I have a lot of teams to play with. Yep. Alright, that's about as crazy of a filler as I can do. 5 for $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Rays, second spot gets Rangers, third spot gets Blue Jays, fourth spot gets Marlins, and Bowman's best, $6.84. That is that's a hell of a filler. I can always do the 4-4, but it's a little bit pricier. And the 2 for makes it so, again, hopefully, even if you take 2, that no one really loses. Oh, look at that. I actually spelled Bowman right instead of saying Bomwan. My fingers are not betraying me today. Again, guys, I don't take these spots out of the store while they are in a filler. I want to give everybody the opportunity to take your spots. Again, if you want your $9 team without having to take it in a filler, please feel free to do so. I'm just trying to see if we can get people in here, maybe save them a few bucks. Get something going. Again, if we get a little bit of movement on this, then I can always go ahead and start fillering something a little bit bigger. Again, if I'm going with the flow of what's happening in the store, no one's really talking to me in the chat, which is totally fine. So I'm just going to follow that. If people take Bowman's in the store, then I do that. If people take PRIZM Black in the store, I might transfer to that. Not immediately if it happens like right now, obviously, but I want to follow the flow of what the people are wanting. There are many, again, it's just value spots, guys. Honestly, the Giants have been a value spot pretty much the entire time. Are they still there? They are. Guys, the Phillies took 2 of the 8 autos last time. Now both of them were Dante Seaweed. But that's all that, again, I don't know if people know Dante Seaweed sells very well right now because he played extremely well in the World Baseball Classic. So his spot at $24 is crazy. Colson Montgomery for the White Sox at $24 is freaking money. The Reds are honest. Again, I know we haven't seen him yet. We've seen Burns. Steel Hall does sign. And Steel Hall sells extremely, extremely well. Again, and I'm just listing off the teams that are like under $25, at least on the screen. The Twins are unbelievably good. DeBarge is a solid prospect, and Keyshaw just continues to prove why he's incredible. And I know the Brewers are a little bit more expensive. Ooh, hello. We got more purchases. Mr. Diaz. Oh, yep. No, we're definitely gonna be focusing on bomb one. I'm just gonna keep calling it bomb one because I couldn't stop text messaging it as that. Los Doyers are off to Mr. Diaz, and it doesn't. It never wants to put this in correctly for me anymore. That's okay. Boom, paid. And just like that, it's basically our closest break. Y'all are the goats. Seriously. We're also overdue for a really huge, like, what do you call it? One person. Again, it's not the newest guy, but again, a lot of people are really high on him. I want to see a nice low numbered Zaire Hope auto. Um, God, we're so overdue for a Roman auto, though. It's not even funny. Like, beyond overdue. We haven't hit one out of Series 1. We haven't hit one out of Heritage. I mean, we've only done one half case of Heritage, so, there wasn't that much of a chance. But, man, if we're the best chance of us hitting it is Bowman's Best just because there's so many slots and so many autos per break. We haven't hit Condon yet, and we haven't hit Griffin yet either. And I don't think, have we hit a McGonagall auto? I don't think, again, so I don't know. Again, they're gone. The big news today is Connor Griffin was called up to the MLB roster. All these people are just paying like huge money right now. Are getting to get paid huge money. I think Connor Griffin's potentially going to have over $100 million deal before he's ever taken an MLB at bat, or at least like as he's about to. I'm fairly certain Bazana is going to wind up getting called up here this year as well. Condon is probably going to get called up this year, most likely second half of the season is my guess. But as I mentioned, guys, we have a filler going on, 5 total spots. Top 4 get in, $11 per, 2 for 20. The top spot gets the Rays. Just jump to the third spot. Second spot gets the Rangers. Third spot gets the Blue Jays. Fourth spot gets Marlins. And Bowman's Best, 684. How's everyone doing tonight? Any big card purchases recently? Oh, crap. Well, there is something I forgot to mention too on here, and it's a big old spot, and it really matters, and it's pertinent just given of what's happened. The Schlitt Show does sign in what do you call it, for the Yankees, and Schlittler sells huge right now because he just set a Yankees record for a rookie. Oops. Which is saying a lot given the fact that how many Yankees greats there's been. Although let's be fair, also as many Yankees greats as there's been, how many of them are actually homegrown? At least now, at least maybe not in the '90s, but a little bit later on. What are we thinking? What are we doing? I mean, it's still early. It's like 6:20. We've got lots of time. I'm losing viewership. Oh no. Am I gonna have to do like a $5 filler? Boo. I'll be right back. I just have a quick question for Mr. Yu. I am back. I am back on stream, guys. What are we gonna do tonight? What are we going to do? Ooh, pardon me. Nothing like dropping the price by a magnitude of over 1,000. What is the condition here? No, that's not bad.
Questions? What were the pickups today? What were the ones we picked up? The 3. Oh yeah, these.
Those guys, yeah.
Just gotta put them in the pint.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Just gonna take a picture so I can.
Yeah, but I double check that guy. He's closer to 20 now. Oh, was that bought today too?
Well, some of these. So because these are yours.
Oh no, but that orange wasn't.
Oh,
bought
the
today.
orange wasn't. Yeah.
No,
not
I was
today.
just bringing it with me
Yeah.
from the back.
I see. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then blue refractor 22.
Yes.
Thanks.
Who's out there with me, guys? And we have, honestly, it's a fantastic filler. I mean, I can only. Should I just take out the Marlins? Let's see, 19, 28. Nope. The Reds and the Nationals. Love it. He's taken the smart spots, as he always does. We are also overdue for a Willits auto, like big time. We didn't get one in draft. We didn't get even a numbered Willits, though we did get again, that spot that did not suffer in draft. They got the Landon Harmon Black X Fractor out of 10. It wasn't an auto, but still, he's got a lot of high upside. And the Cincinnati Reds. Again, I've tried to talk up the what's it called? The Rockies. Honestly, again, we're overdue for a Condon auto, but again, the Rockies are. It is all Condon. Although it was funny, I was again, I have friends who do some streams and other stuff too. They had James Tibbs on from the Dodgers, and it turns out James Tibbs and Charlie Condon were on the same 5U team. And then Bubba Chandler, James Tibbs, and there's a third guy whose name I'm blanking on because it was late at night. They're talking about it. We're all on the same 15U team. as well. They were all Georgia boys. So that was very interesting to hear. I mean, the thing is, so I grew up, playing baseball, and so I was playing during the very early iterations of Perfect Game, and now Perfect Game and USSSA kind of just dominate everything. More Perfect Game than USSSA, and so all of these teams, like all the best prospects, really do just wind up playing on the same team because it's so much more consolidated than it was like 10 years ago. It's really wild to see what it's become. But it also just goes to show, again, here's the thing. It may also be why we're seeing so many great stars come out, is that the best are playing against the best now versus having, like, at an earlier age, rather, versus having, like, that really great kid from a small town who only ever played other, like, rural area high schools. And so you got some 6'8" kid who's throwing like 102, but it doesn't matter because he never faced anybody who could actually swing a bat. Now, mind you, if you're throwing 102 in high school, hyperbole. Anyway, I think my point stands. Is that the best are playing against the best earlier on, and I don't think it quite compares to what you're seeing in, like, the Latin American countries. But it's getting closer to that. I mean, yeah, it's more age limited. But I think that's why you're seeing younger guys be better than ever, on top of the fact that there's more science-based approaches, and, we have all of these different ways to track data points. Alright, I'm scratching the filler. I tried it for another 15 minutes. Let's do one for some desirable teams, I guess. Da, 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 da. Whoops. Yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. Again, this is so I'm trying something a little different, a little bit pricier, but more killer teams in terms of you got Keishol, you got Weatherhold. So 4-2, $18 per, 2 for $33. The top spot gets the Cardinals, second spot gets Twins, unless Mr. Diaz just took the Cardinals. White Sox, Orioles, Rays, Rangers, Blue Jays. No Cardinals. Or Twins. Ah. I love you, Mr. Diaz. You're awesome. I'm pretty sure that puts us on the screen 1 at this point. Also, great pickup in the Orioles. We've been hitting Will Levis's favorite coffee edition, Mr. Mayo, a lot. Orioles, White Sox. Yep, you are getting moved to screen 1, Mr. Bowman's best. Sorry, Topps Chrome. you're gonna have to wait for another 6 to 8 months, I guess. I'm joking. Hopefully not that long, but there we go. And fix this. Come on, Bowman's best. All right, so let me go ahead and fix the filler on the screen too. That's not correct anymore. $18 per. Again, all of these spots are still available in the store. I never take them out because I'd much rather someone have access to the teams in full if that's what they prefer than me removing that opportunity in a filler, unless that filler I have had people send for that filler, because then that would be unfair to them. Not 682, that was the last one. 684. Now you can't see the last bit of that number. Show me the number. There we go. There's the number.
Transfer yourself to Mesa?
I am. I just realized, though, like...
Doesn't have to be today, but...
Here, no. Alrighty, guys. Sorry, just having a quick discussion. Alright, yeah, we are moving and we are grooving. Oh no. Yo? What? Is my... Hey, what's up, Casey? You got the wrong card. What'd you get? Oh boy. Yeah. Holy. Dude, thank you for your honesty. Seriously. I'm about to text the boss man and let him know. And oh, dude, yeah, no, we're gonna probably again. Dude, your honesty is really appreciated. So, no, seriously, thank you, and I'll see. I was like, did I black out and hit the Giants? Oh, that. I mean, it would have been a hell of a win, but no, Donnie definitely bought him. I know it was in that. Yeah, there's no way that. Honestly, you know what, dude? I think I know what probably happened. And here's the thing: our list is alphabetical, and so it probably went Casey, Donnie, and so y'all were probably right there, and it was probably just like an accidental thing where it looked like you had the Giants, but somebody didn't see it right. I don't do the sorting like that, but I know that it sorts by name, and so going Casey then Donnie lines up really heavily. Got you. Just got my response. We're gonna email you instructions, and we'll get it all figured out, man. I really appreciate you. Yeah, dude, your honesty is, dude, integrity is everything to me. So thank you. Really appreciate you. I'm sure the surprise was there though. You're awesome, man. Hey, your teams are sitting, dude. Yeah, right. You're like, did did I hit something massive and not know it? How much did I have to drink that night? Hope you're doing well though, man. I want to this book, dude. It honestly, I think anybody would remember that, considering it again. It's again team color match scat auto, and he's not the easiest signature to hit. All right, I do have this filler going on. I know it's again a little bit pricier, but again, it's $18 per two for what is it, 2 for 33? Yeah, because it's like it's just a good deal, and that's what lines up to. Um, so yes and no. Yes and no. I'm excited for Chrome. I'm excited to see what it is. There's one thing about Chrome that irritates me, and it's not what Chrome is. It's what Fanatics and Tops decided to do. And if Nick's not here, I'm sorry because I'm gonna rant a little bit. Why in the hell are they making last year's rookie class rookie cards this year? They're not rookies. Jackson Dart's not a rookie. Cam Ward's not a rookie. All of these exclusive guys who are signing, they're trying to add the rookie logo. And that's not like, they're not doing like a rookie cup. It's just like rookie logo. They're combining the classes. And I'm like, dude, that's just stupid. I get it. It's going to be their first licensed autos. That's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but you can't combine 2 years into one class. And the only reason I don't like that, yeah, the inverse XRC, exactly. And so, one, I honestly think it kind of devalues it. Like we've already seen. Okay, Wemby, not a rookie, right? Not a rookie. They're not trying to make it a rookie for his autos. And yet, unless it's like an out of 10 or like out of 15 auto or less from his rookie year, every single one of his autos is selling better this year without any stupid BS. Oh, this is his first one, so we put a rookie card logo on there. They're trying too hard. And I think, and again, I hope this is wrong, but I think they're going to try to use that to inflate the values of their cards and of the boxes. You already know Brady's going to sign. Patrick Mahomes is going to have his first licensed Topps autos. There's all these other things that are going on that, like, it didn't need the extra rookie class. Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Here's the one thing I'll give them. That's what I'm saying. It's huge. It's huge. And while I love, here's the thing. Isn't it funny that I can love the product? Like, I actually love the product, and I wouldn't mind the combined rookie class if it wasn't an excuse to inflate the cost. If it was just like, hey, for collectors, because they didn't sign and whatever else, it's a top release, we're combining it. Awesome. You know what I mean? Cool. But it was designed to give an excuse to charge way more than they should. And again, it's probably going to be Dutch auction, as everything is, but it's not going to take very long to bottom out, if that makes any sense. It's going to sell out fast. So I love it. I think it's fantastic. I just don't know. Honestly, to start, yeah, with hobby price at $350, try triple that, my man. Try triple. At just a start. It's going to release during football season. It's going to be $1,000 a box. You know, maybe initially you might be able to get it for $600 or $700. Once people start pulling cards and first superfractor sales start coming up, good luck to everybody. It's going to do exactly what Chrome basketball did, if not more, because they added so much to it. So I don't know if they're doing Dutch, unless I'm misunderstanding their post on Breeders opening tomorrow at 9 a.m. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It could be that. It definitely could. I don't know why they wouldn't do Dutch, honestly. You know, start at high, see what the market sells at, considering it's a first release. But, you know, if they want to do, here's the thing, 350 is great. And if you can get boxes at 350, dude, get them. Rip half, hold half. That's all I can say. Because the held half, even if you do crappy on the other ripped half, will not only save you the money that you spent overall, would probably make you a profit. But yeah, no, I can tell you that, yeah, direct from Topps while it's available. If it's gonna be 350, it'll be 350. To start, it's gonna be double that. If the product is an absolute dog crap, which it's not gonna be dog crap. My gripe is the price. It will probably end up going as the season starts, maybe even as preseason starts, 1,100-1,200. And depending how long it takes for them to produce another NFL product, you could see it get up to as expensive as a PRIZM box. It just depends. Whether it takes them 35 business days to release Finest. Yes, exactly. Dude, that's always my advice. If you can afford it, always get two. We've seen, again, it's not every scenario, but in terms of what's available out there, I'll use baseball as an example. 2018 sealed baseball sells like every pack has an Otani in there. What are the actual odds that the Otani's in there in the boxes? There could be an Otani, but an Otani worth the amount of the box? Odds are, it could be that case, but no. The sealed product just carries a premium. And so it'll be the same thing. Let's say, again, I don't think Mendoza's going to the Raiders now that they signed Cousins. Which, again, why does Kirk Cousins keep getting paid so much damn money? He's never done it. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, he's solid, but why does he keep getting all this guaranteed money? It's so confusing. Sorry, complete side note. But, again, whether it be Mendoza, whether it be Dart actually comes back and does amazing because they're going to say it's his first rookie autos and all that. Or whether, like, no one winds up pulling the Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes super and the box just keeps going up because of that. There's so many reasons why the price should go up. It is very rare that you get a draft class in any year that devalues a sealed hobby box. It happens, but it's rare. I think honestly the only cases where I've seen that happen were like what was that? Purdy was 2022, right? Yeah, 2022. Was the early 2022 products before Purdy kind of showed up. It wasn't doing the best. And then Purdy showed up and they started doing really well. So again, there's products sometimes, but with Topps Chrome, it's going to be all encompassing. So on that note, yeah, basically get to worst case, again, if you rip one and do horribly, odds are the resale will be right around there. Resale. Market, because that's just the term and it's correct. Market will be right there. And if anyone sets a rookie record, just get ready for it to go even more crazy. Just look at what the whole what's HB? How about? Okay, got you. Oh, Jumbo? Okay, you want to know how much Jumbo is for Topps Chrome basketball right now? Because it's almost $2,000, bro. Jumbo, so there's usually 3 production lines of it, though I don't think they did it. Yep. So that's the thing. That's closer to what like PRIZM or other things are. That's 3 autos. Usually it's 1 on card and 2 sticker, unless you get lucky. And here's the thing: Topps Chrome is not like PRIZM. Topps Chrome is not going to give you, whether it be 1 or 3 autos, and then on top of that, 12 color. You're going to get 3 or 4 color in a Jumbo. You're going to get 1 to 2 color. Unless you get a really good box in hobby. And, again, you can, like, double the numbers of color if you get a really good box. So while that increases the value of the colored cards and the numbered cards, it is way harder to hit. So the autos are really the creme de la creme of Topps Chrome for that reason, which is why Jumbo is so expensive. So the thing is, it starts at $350. Usually, it's slightly above triple. What do you call it? Normally, it's slightly above triple the cost. I'm going to say, I don't know what Jumbo is at, what Jumbo is being introduced at, but I'm going to tell you right now, football collectors have been used to getting 2 to 3 autos a box, not 1. And so Jumbo is going to wind up being way more desirable for that reason. Jumbo intro at $650. That's a Dude, if you can get jumbo, get jumbo. Honestly. No, here's the thing. Some years jumbo's considered a better product. Some year hobby's considered a better product. It's just the way Topps is. The other thing that I need to mention, and again, if no one's, again, I know in case you're not familiar with Topps, hobby hits do get distributed to all products. Whether that be fat packs, hangers, megas, blasters. Yes, there's the blaster exclusives, but you can hit a true red out of a blaster, out of a hanger. So the difference is in Prism and like Select and Optic, you had your own individualized number cards. Some were retail, some were whatever, but you could not hit a hobby card out of a Prism retail. And if you did, they messed up big time. However, for Topps, it's randomly distributed, my guys. Some cases, some like 3 megas can be better than an entire jumbo. That's just the way it turns out because it is randomly distributed. For all we know, the Mickey Mantle redemption has not been pulled for Topps Series 1. For all we know, it's sitting in a fat pack somewhere. That's just the way Topps works. So while the guarantees in hobby are awesome, it's not like Panini where you had the separation, perfect separation of retail and hobby. For all you know, the Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes Super will be sitting in a Topps Chrome football hanger. We've seen Shohei Ohtani one-on-ones come out of there, Mike Trout's, everybody else for autos. So that's the other thing. While I love it, it's a great it's a great product for jumbo. Jumbo intro at 650 is fantastic. It's gonna settle at 1,000 or more. Probably 1,200, honestly. It's probably gonna double. 1,300. But it's one thing to remember that, like, guys, RIP breaks are gonna be a great way to go about it because it's going to be expansive. But yeah, that's a big thing to know, Casey, just in general, and for anybody who hasn't done it. I'm not telling y'all to rip retail in general, but retail can and does contain product hits that are available in hobby as well. Superfractors, true reds, true blacks, every kind of auto. What do you mean? You're going to get Terry Bradshaw and Jerome Bettis. Just like you have over here in, what do you call it? Wait, why haven't you taken the Steelers in Prism Black, dude? They're like $22, and I think like every big Steeler signs. Sorry, I'm not trying to pressure you or anything. I just realized, I'm like, wait, you're a football guy, and we have Prism Black here, and Nick already took his Bills. Okay, sorry. Casey, I love talking with you, my man. Only Boz? He might sign. I need to double check. I need to double check. Maybe not sign, but at least have cards. I need to double check. It's weird because again, it's all what do you call it? It's all retired players, or undrafted. All right, I'm gonna do a final call on this filler, guys. Bowman's Best is super freaking close. Really, it's really the same teams that we get stuck with. Yeah, he won't be in black. What I would tell you, dude, check out the checklist. There's really great spots there for not that expensive. It's really pretty awesome. Definitely feel free to check it out. It's wide open right now. But yeah, guys, we have a filler 4-2, $18 per 2 for 33. Tops back as JJ Weatherholt and the Cardinals. And the second spot gets the Twins, Luke Keeschel, Kyle DeBarge, and the Twins, and Bowman's Best 684. I wish DeLauder signed in Best. That would have been awesome, considering how hot he's been at the beginning of this year, but he unfortunately is not in the product, which has been ironic considering he's the best rookie at the moment. Yeah, again, we have the Braves and Baldwin. We have Roman, Arias, Mayer, Campbell, the Password, all on Boston. We have Owen Casey, PCA, and who else am I missing? Somebody else. Kyle Tucker. There we go. We have Bazana, J-Ram, Caceres on the Guardians. Guys, we need to get something going tonight. Yeah. And just a reminder to anybody out there, Casey, I don't know if I don't think I've seen you in a little bit, my man. Again, I hope you are doing well. I'm going to be breaking about at least as far as I can see in my schedule, 2 days a week, guys. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be my days. It looks like Ryan is going to be doing the rest of those days. So here's the thing. Again, I love Ryan, and I want you guys to break with him. I do. But if you want to break with me, and again, we've been breaking a lot. Hell yeah, man, what you been playing? Glad to hear that you've had a little bit of a break. All of us need that from time to time. But yeah, on that note, my streaming time is going down. Just I'm working the floor a little bit more for the store. That's the follow-up to what's it called? Was it Ghost of Tsushima, right? That's the secondary, or the, what do you call it? Second iteration. I've wanted to play that for a while. I love swordplay games like that. Honestly, it's funny. So it's fun. I unfortunately kind of hurt my back a little bit, and I love playing golf, but I haven't been able to do anything with a bad low back when it comes like rotating for a golf swing and having a bad low back at the time doesn't mix. But the newest PGA game is free on PS5, and so my friends and I get off work kind of late and a lot of the time and whatever else. So what do? We wind up like all hanging out. Yeah, they drink. I don't drink personally. It's just I'm on enough medicine. I can't do it. Later on, man. And we just play like a round or two of golf of like 18 holes. It's a lot of fun. But I love the hell out of Battlefield 6, but I do prefer usually now those single player games. Elden Ring was the last game that I played that was like that. Though not really the same. Souls games and that are not really the same. Okay, I'm gonna scratch this filler. No one wants my fillers, guys. Hurt my feelings. Not really, but I thought people here were like people who prefer Oreos. They like the filler, not the outside. That was a bad dad joke. My God. Do you? I haven't played Medeiros in a minute. Oh, dude, no, the golf here in San Diego is amazing. Growing up, I played Torrey Pines North. I did play Medeiros a bit. What's funny, though, is that I grew up playing across from Medeiros my entire life. There's a course right across from it, Oaks North, which is one of my favorites. It's cheap. You know, it's easy. It's pretty easy. But yeah, it's funny. I've always been super close to Medeiros in terms of where I played and where I grew up, actually. What was I doing? Sorry. Let's make this worth it. If no one wants to take like the solid ones, then I'm just gonna do a ridiculously cheap filler just to get more spots off. Why a $9 team is sitting there, guys? Augustin Ramirez is awesome. I know Stowers is hurt, which is unfortunate. But Thomas White and quite a few others do sign for the Marlins. So we're gonna do. Oh, did you? Oh, I bet the course was in great shape if it was right before they came out too. Yeah, no, dude, I love playing Torrey North. Torrey South kicked my ass. Torrey South absolutely kicked my ass though. I mean, to be fair, I was like 16, but still. Oh, right before they cut down the rough? Damn. Damn. That's unfortunate. Would have been nice if it was right after. Ah, joke's on you. Unless I'm hitting my driver, I never find my ball because it doesn't go straight. I legitimately, the only thing I can hit consistently is my driver. And I can hit it like, I can, if I have a good back day, I can hit it at 330. But that is the only thing I can do. I can never gauge my damn irons because I don't know how to swing it properly. I hit my pitching wedge like 140 to 180, and I have no idea how to rein it in. I'm probably just not getting the right loft on the ball, but I also don't know with my build if I ever will. Like, I'm built too blocky to swing a golf club correctly. I should just do the Happy Gilmore 2 and get my, get that joint ligament, that hip joint ligament, cut so I can just do the long drive contest and make money that way. See, that's the so what's funny, dude. Actually, okay, I take that back. There's one club. It's actually really fun. There's one club I can hit, and I've actually been able to gauge my entire life, but it doesn't work very well when I get too close. And it's my 7-iron. For whatever reason, I can hit a 7-iron consistently all day, and I'm sure I could probably get a really decent handicap just playing with my 7-iron and my putter, but that is very boring. Like, again, growing up as a baseball player, I loved throwing the ball hard, so I wanted to throw the ball hard, and when I, what do you call it? There we go. Sorry, I didn't pin that message. And so, kind of with driving, I was the same way. I just want to hit the ball far, man. It's honestly my favorite thing to do. I love going to the driving range. But I love the nuance of it, and I want to get better than just my 7-iron, but for whatever reason, it's the only iron I can hit consistently. I can hit my 5 occasionally. My pitching wedge I never get enough loft. It just freaking flies. Alright, guys. I have an $8 filler going on. Please stop leaving best to Douglas. I love Douglas. Douglas deserves all the hits because he takes all the spots. But there's also something called if other people take the spots, they will also hit. Again, the Cardinals, we're overdue for Weatherhold Auto. We are overdue for a Lombard or a nice judge of some kind. We haven't seen Soto. We haven't seen a Keishel Auto, which is weird. Made signs for the Brewers. So does Churio. The Marlins are cheap for a reason, but Augustin is honestly a fantastic, fantastic player. The Angels have a ton of hits, including Christian Moore, and Bremner, and Trout. Trout signs in multiple locations. Let's not forget Cam Smith, Walker Yannick, and the Astros. There's Mr. Guys, why the hell is... Okay, I'm sorry, now I'm mad. Why the hell is Kevin McGonigal sitting there? At 37? It's between him... Like, actually, it doesn't matter. They're in 2 different leagues. Right now, McGonigal and... Oh, no, wait, they are the same league. Sorry. Why do I keep thinking that DeLauder's on the Brewers? It's killing me. No, DeLauder's on the Guardians. It's between DeLauder and McGonagall right now for AL Rookie of the Year. I know it's like 5-6 games in, but still, they're incredible. Why is McGonagall sitting there? Don't make me filler McGonagall. That's actually upsetting. That doesn't make any sense. Like, literally, this is the last product you're going to get his pre-rookies in. Which means that whenever we're going to see, maybe not, maybe there's going to be a couple more. I don't think he'll be in Topps Chrome Black. By the time that McGonagall is available for the Tigers in any rookie product, if you're a Tigers fan, I apologize in advance for the price that you will be seeing. Just like the prices you're going to be seeing for the Pirates and Connor Griffin. And eventually when DeLauder is there for the Guardians. And Lord help us if Bazana also gets called up. So, yeah, there's a lot of spots here that we should be taking. I'm just trying to see if someone will actually drop for a filler. I do love that we have people who are talking, though. Casey, I love it, dude. Thank you for always being here, because nothing drives me nuts faster than talking to myself for many hours. But I'm actually jealous you can hit your 4-iron, man. Although, isn't a 4-iron just a hybrid now? I actually don't know if anybody uses a 4-iron. I know maybe when I was younger I had like a 3-iron, which was weird. I couldn't hit that thing for the life of me. Am I really gonna have to filler the Tigers? Don't make me do it. Someone's gonna end up getting McGonagall for like $9. Screw it. Alright, no one wants to drop for fillers, so we're just gonna filler McGonagall. Dang it, my shift key is betraying me again. Come on. You can't do it. Nope. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm not muted anymore. Good deal. I did that last time and that was funny. I was up mute for way too long when I answered the phone. Alright. 4-1, $9 per, 2 for 17. Toss pockets, Tigers, and Bowman's Best. Don't let McGonagall sit there. Please. It doesn't make any sense. I do wonder if people Google store hours before they call, or whether they just decide to call anyway. It's pretty funny. It's like calling a restaurant after they close and being like, "I'd like to place an order." It's like, "Yeah, sorry, sir, the kitchen's closed." So we gonna do something tonight, guys? Again, Douglas gave us the push of the century. Mr. Diaz has been our savior for best. I just want to see it go. Like, what do we want to see, ladies and gentlemen? And if you guys haven't, please drop a like for us. It does get more viewership in here. The more we chat, also, the more people just kind of see that we're live and would want to jump in. Yeah. I mean, this is normally when our business starts picking up, but we have our solitary viewer here. Yeah, we have a lot of great. Prism Black Hobby is so wide open. It's not even funny. We do have Select kind of hiding over there as well. I tried pushing a Topps Chrome Jumbo filler to start the stream. It had actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say no filler has that traction tonight. I keep trying. Try to keep it cheap. I try to make it I tried to make it not super expensive, but like again, you're having a great shot at really solid teams. But if people aren't in the filler mood, they're not in the filler mood. And I have viewers. No one here, huh? Boo. All right, I need to go to the bathroom. because I drank too much water and I had a spicy breakfast burrito. So yeah. Alright, I'm back. And stop 0 viewers. Awesome. It gonna be a long night. That's fine. I'll hang out. you are just joining us, welcome in. And they left. Tonight's fun. If you are just joining us, welcome in. Uh, we've had quite a bit of movement on Bowman's Best through the store today, so that's why we've been trying to run a filler. I've got a cheap one going. It's for Kevin McGonigal and Tarek Skubal and the Max Clark and the Tigers in Bowman's Best 684. It's $9 per, 2 for 17. Would really love to get this filler off. Again, I tried probably 6 fillers so far tonight, and the just shy of 2 hours I've been on. Started with trying to get the Mavs off in Topps Chrome Jumbo. However, that did not go. At first, Bowman's Best started getting taken through the store, so that became our focus. And it is now our closest break. Well, by technicality, again, the barriers of a $200 and 2 $100 teams is just a little bit more than no $100 teams, and being shy of that by significant margin. I'm happy to expand it to include more teams if people are interested. We do have Heritage in the store as well, if anybody's interested. Again, a lot cheaper than Best. Again, it's not Best is 4 autos a box. Heritage is an auto or a patch per box. So very different guarantees. Yeah, I mean, guys, the Best has been the best product that we've seen. I would argue and say, again, this is just based off of our sample size, that last Best break was our quote unquote weakest. And by weakest, I mean we didn't hit a red out of 5 or a gold out of 50 of a huge of what do you call it, of like a gigantic name. But we're hitting like guys like Mayo out of 75. We are hitting guys like Kate Anderson. I guess that was the first break, but still. It has been consistently hitting the big names. Oh yeah, the second break was what do you call it? Franklin Arias out of 10, who is slated to be taking the spot of Mayer unless Mayer can prove that he can be more than just a fielder. Or maybe they'll move him around, but Arias is slated to come up there. It's a huge hit. The last one was the only one that didn't have like an out of 5 or an out of 10. And even so, what I loved about last break, again, I like hitting for everybody. I try to hit for everybody. Again, I don't control what's in the boxes. If I did, I would just make sure it was all an entire super box for everybody, and then everybody would buy with us. I mean, I love hitting for Douglas. I love hitting for TP, Andrew, really anybody. You know, Shane came in today and he picked up his hits. I hit for him. I think I hit for every single person on the last break. Like every person who bought in, every name there, I believe either got an auto or a really solid. I think everyone actually got an auto, or at least a very solid numbered card. And I think that's the most ideal situation. I mean, the ideal situation is everybody makes money, but I want everybody to hit. This is supposed to be a fun experience where we all get to enjoy ourselves, and I do my best to try to keep this as cheap as it can be, given the prices we deal with, with sealed wax nowadays. All things considered, 8 auto chances with weather hold at $44. What is that? That's $22 a box. And per auto chance, what? If it's 8, that's what? $10 a chance, essentially. $10 an auto chance at weather hold. Again, obviously, it's a big checklist, but again, if you just break it down, that's kind of the way that it goes. The difference between this product and others too is that, again, it doesn't have the quote unquote filler that others have. Obviously, there are less desirable autos. If you get the Rockies, you want Charlie Condon, you don't want Brody Brecht. But Brody Brecht is still considered a top prospect within the Rockies organization. Same thing with Jared Thomas. I can't know who you're looking for, but considered a top prospect. It's one of those things where, again, guys, the MLB is so different now, and that, especially, for one, where are all the Dodgers prospects going to go? Right? Like, they can't all end up on the Dodgers. They have a 25-man roster, and they have a stacked system. Now, James Tibbs is absolutely going to get called up. He's just too good. But there's guys like Emil Morales and Zaire Hope where you're like, where do they fit? You have guys with gigantic contracts who are going to keep playing well until when these guys are ready, and so they're going to get traded away. But you don't know who gets hurt. You don't know what happens. You don't know what teams need what. And pre-rookies, like I said, sell the best. Again, it goes first Bowman, rookie card, pre-rookie. That's the order of sales in terms of sales value. I mean, I even need to, if you don't believe me, look at again, it's licensed for Japan, but not the American style of baseball card, early or pre-rookie Japanese Shohei Ohtani's. Because there were no first Bowmans of Ohtani. It just went to rookies. Those cards sell like wildfire if they're short printed, of course. Even if they're not, they sell crazy. It's a different world. But the pre-rookies, even in base, sell better than a lot of the second years. Now, Ohtani's a weird situation, though, because, again, his Dodgers jersey sells the best out of basically everything minus the rookie card. So it's a convoluted thing when you have someone who played professionally, whose rookie is going to sell, obviously the highest, but not as the most desirable. And a Dodgers jersey is probably going to sell better than a second year for the most part. But then you have these pre-rookies where, he might have signed in Kanji or something, and they do ungodly numbers, and it's because he doesn't have a first Bowman. So that's his, pre-MLB debut before he was Ohtani. I mean, technically, if you want to talk about it, he wasn't the Ohtani we know, from 2018 until about, 2023, 2024-ish, is when he really just became the guy. Was just undeniable. So on that note, that's what I'm saying. Get guys like DeBarge, or guys, Keishel for the Twins has been tearing it up. We're probably, again, most people aren't going to be able to afford his first Bowmans. I'm pretty sure I saw his first Bowman refractor auto, again, which is out of $4.99, mind you, it's still numbered, is almost up to $200. His rookie card, which will be the next best selling, is doing super well, especially if it's autoed. Even if it's not, it's still doing well. The MLB is, I think, the youngest it's been. Again, I don't know by statistics, but as far as I can tell, the youngest it's been, period. You guys like Connor Griffin getting called up, Weatherhole getting called up. They're literally, when I was in high school, you couldn't get drafted out of high school. Which meant that if you did a Bryce Harper, the earliest you could show up was 19, 20 years old. Late 19 or 20. And that's if you did the straight check through. Now, some kids graduate at 17. And we're just going to sit here and wait for the rest of the night, I guess. Alright, I have no idea why I'm here tonight now. I mean, I basically just filled in a bunch of things. This is getting ridiculous. How's everyone doing, guys? It's been, again, minus the store, a slow night here at SD Sports Cards. We have a filler going on, $9 per, 2 for 17. The top spot gets the Tigers, and Boma's best, 684. We had a lot of movement earlier on in the night, and then it slowed down to an absolute halt. Again, I've tried like 8 or 9 fillers tonight, so I'm probably going to leave this one running unless there's not a better team on the board between Clark, McGonigal, Scooble, everyone else. At least for the value. So we're gonna try that. And yeah, we do have Topps Chrome Jumbo 517. We do have Heritage as well. It's hiding behind Topps Chrome Jumbo. Bowman's Best took over Topps Chrome Jumbo as kind of the break we're looking at. And we have PRIZM Black Hobby 250. Select is also there as well, though. And they left. But yeah, if you're still with us, just kind of wait and see if anything will happen tonight, guys. We do have a personal menu up and available on the screen. Kind of just waiting to see what we can make happen. So just let me know if there's anything I can do for you. We do have the filler there on the screen. But yeah, I'm fresh out of ideas, guys. I've run 9 fillers, 8 of them for best, 1 for Topps Chrome Jumbo because I was hoping we might be able to get the Mavericks off of this $20 per. But to no avail. I haven't had a single drop all night. I would love for somebody to do so. Again, there's so much value there. Why a $9 team is sitting on best, I don't understand. I don't. Augusto Ramirez is actually a very solid prospect, and at $9, you don't need a lot to. You basically don't need to hit much of anything for the Marlins to basically just, not only either break even or make money. So I would definitely recommend us taking him. Yeah, guys, just let me know what we're thinking. Who's out there with me? Again, if you can, either if you chat, if you drop a like, either thing genuinely helps our stream get more viewers, helps us move. Whether it's someone who's new to our stream, or whether it is somebody who is already a subscriber or a regular, it just kind of shows them that we're live. Would definitely help us move these breaks along. I get best has the best chance, I guess. be the only really way to say that. Being broken tonight. I'll go ahead and announce a kill price as well because it's probably not that. It's not probably 670 on the kill. It's really not bad considering how many teams are left. What is it? Are the A's still there? I feel like they are. No, never mind. The A's are off. I take that back. The A's are actually off. So again, you're getting the Yankees. You're getting the Guardians. You're getting the Rockies. You're getting the Red Sox. You're getting Baldwin and the Braves. You're getting McGonigal and what do you call it? His potential, rookie of the year. You got Weatherhold. You've got basically everyone you could possibly imagine, and who you'd be looking for. Oh, my stomach. Who's out there with me, guys? Yeah, I'm running this filler $9 per 2 for 17. The top spot gets the Tigers and Bowman's best 684. Max Clark, Kevin McGonigal, Tarek Skubal, Riley Green, if that's your thing. Really, again, they're probably, for the price, probably the best team. Again, not as many autos as other teams like the Red Sox or the A's or the Yankees, but Clark is a stud, even if he wears too many chains. What do you call it? And McGonigal's already called up. Again, we're just going to see a lot of rookies called up. So it's a great filler to go for. Again, the 2 for is always the sweet spot with me. If you want to just drop for all 4 and take the double 2 for deal, it technically saves you money on the spot. It's $3, but still $3 is $3. So let me know, guys. Let me know. I am having to run to the restroom though. My stomach is not doing well. I need to stop eating breakfast burritos before work. Ugh. And no viewers. Yeah. Go to the bathroom. And how's everyone doing, guys? I am back from the restroom. We've been trying to get best off. I'll change this filler up. I'm just gonna do one with all of the freaking cheap teams, and we'll just go from there. Cause I am out of ideas. They really aren't. I mean, yeah, we'll do it that way. Alright, filler 6-3, $10 per, 2 for 18. Top spot gets Twins, second spot gets Phillies, third spot gets Marlins. Alright, this is my my final filler attempt for the night, guys. I've been on for just shy of 2.5 hours. I have run every possible filler idea I have. We don't really, again, the only thing that's moved through the store is this. So that's what I have to focus on. Man. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go put some stuff away. son of a gun. That hurt. If you guys are joining us, welcome in. Trying to get best to have a little bit more movement. Not sure if we're going to be able to get it off tonight, but there's a 6-3 filler going on. $10 per, 2 for 18. Top spot gets the Twins. Second spot gets the Phillies. Third spot gets the Marlins. And Bowman's best 684. It's really, I think, I've tried quite a few. Just trying to get something to go today. Do apologize that I'm standing up. My back's messed up. It just is. I'm just a medical mess, I guess. I also broke a tooth sometime last night. Had to go to the dentist this morning. Have to go again tomorrow. Then probably again next week. It's been fun. But, you know what would cheer me up? Seeing some sports cards. Hell, I mean, I love Pokemon too, so if someone wants to rip Pokemon, let me know. We have that available as personals. But again, Mr. Diaz has been putting in the work to see Bowman's best. And so, yeah, we'll just wait around. We'll see if anything happens. And we got about an hour left on stream. I just want to see something go, guys. I just do. We need some pushers. We need some movers. Or this will probably wind up going with Ryan over the next. Let me know if that just cut out, guys. For whatever reason, I was literally just hanging out here and my encoder dropped on my YouTube. So let me know if that went black for a second. I apologize if that happened. I'm not leaving. It's technical glitch. TP. You got it. Got one for you. Hope you are doing well. I see you won the A's and a filler. That is a big ol' win. Big congrats on that. We have 5 left in the filler tonight, guys. Again, yeah, Mr. Diaz has put in a lot of work. It's been, again, I tried many fillers tonight. We tried big, we tried small, we tried medium. This is probably in the medium range. Would love to see this go. Honestly, some great teams. Mr. Dante Seaweed hits super well. Is my... What's going on? Is it trying to translate my thing? That's weird. It looks like a Japanese or Korean symbol next to it. Weird. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? We got 5 left in this filler, 6 total spots. Top 3 get in, $10 per, 2 for 18. Top spot gets the Twins. Second spot gets the Phillies, and the third spot gets the Marlins and Bowman's best 684. What are we thinking, ladies and gentlemen? We got an hour left on stream. I've been pushing some fillers, been trying to make stuff happen. So a lot of spots actually came off in the store. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including those doyers. Yeah, 9 spots off tonight in best. It's a crazy amount of movement. Just TP's our only filler dropper, though. We need more droppers. We need more takers. Again, why the Marlins? Again, I know they're in our filler, but why the Marlins are sitting there at $9? I do not understand. Again, they have autos. They've got Augustin Ramirez as a rookie. They got Stowers as their star. Thomas Whitesides. There's a lot we can do, but we have to push to make things happen. What are we thinking, guys? It's been again. I appreciate Casey coming in. I always enjoy being able to talk with people about the hobby. Dude, Nick, I already said that to him, bro. I already did. I'm like, you're not getting the Steelers. His words verbatim were, "I only collect Boz." And I'm like, well, Prism Black is Legends. And he's like, well, yeah, there'd be no Boz, so I'm not getting them. And I'm like, okay, so I guess Roethlisberger, Bettis, and Bradshaw are just nobody. I mean, okay, I respect it. You know what I mean? I respect it, but I'm just saying. But yeah, that's the reason why. That's the reason why. If they're not on the checklist, then if it's not his PC, then I get it. Now I know your PC is literally just like everywhere in there, minus Josh Allen. For the Bills, at least. You missed an entire... It was funny. You missed an entire rant that I had with him, if you look at our conversation going up, about the hobby... He was asking me what I thought hobby NFL would settle at, and what I thought Jumbo was going to settle at. And it's the same, like, honestly, anybody who can get it at the drop from Tops, dude, needs to take the advantage and, like, get as many as you can if you can afford it. Because the box is going to double in price. Main reason being that, again, it's not Prism. You get 1 to 2 color and an auto. To get closer to Prism, no, you should, man. Here's the thing. If you want to rip, I may say, like, again, especially since you PC Bills, I'll probably say that breaks are probably going to be the better bet. The only concern again, not if you can get it at, direct from Tops prices are too good. Don't ignore what I said for that. But for everything else, the prices are going to double after Tops. It's going to be a $700 box off the bat because of how stacked it is. First time Patrick Mahomes licensed autos, Tom Brady signs, the double rookie class that they're doing, everything else makes it so that it's primed to go up because the hits are going to quote unquote be scarce, which makes the cards more valuable. And when the cards become more valuable, that makes the boxes go up in price, especially when you add legends. What do you call it? The legends, the current vet superstars with their first ever, tops autos, and then also everyone from 2023 on who was tops exclusive having their first licensed autos. The first licensed autos sell better than unless it's the lowest numbered rookie unlicensed autos, which we've seen with Wemby. Now, Wemby's a little bit of a different story than, like, say, a Drake May right now, but you get my point. So the thing is that all of these guys having their first licensed autos, Stroud, Young, May, Nix, Williams, Ward, Dart, all of these guys. And then you add the next class. Then you add Tom Brady. Then you add Patrick Mahomes. Then you add every legend who they're going to get to sign. I'm sorry, there's just too much in there for the box to ever stay reasonable. And this is why I'm actually not a fan of them combining the rookie classes. I don't think it's necessary. It's not necessary whatsoever for Dart. It's not necessary whatsoever for Cam Ward. It's not necessary for those people because they already had rookie cards. Yeah, they didn't sign, big deal. But it's not the rookie year anymore. And I think it's an excuse to continue to make the product... Again, I understand wanting to make a product as desirable as you can, but I think it's going to be a way to manipulate the product into being super expensive. I'm sorry, even if it's their first... Again, their first autos are still going to sell well, but the rookie card, the rookie symbol on a player that has already played an entire season isn't going to fly in football. It can fly in baseball because someone could play 6 games, get hurt, be on the roster the entire time, and then still technically qualify as a rookie. Now, Dart did get hurt, but he played enough of a season to not be qualified as a rookie. Football is different. Mr. Burns, who'd we get? The Packers in Prism Black. It's a great pickup, man. The Favre Sterling Sharp dual color blast is sick. I can't type tonight, jeez. My YouTube side is being slow, so let me see. Yeah, it's the going hard right off the bat, and again, it's not anything other than I want people to be able to afford their RIPS and their cards. And my big concern is that, how would I put this? Again, the lack of overall numbered cards and the reliance on autos is going to drive the market so crazy. And also, again, there's a secondary thing here. I will rescind my statement if they continue to push out product consistently throughout the season. If they don't pull a basketball and wait till the very end of the season to push out all their product, I will rescind my statement. However, if they don't, it's going to create a scarcity in of itself of product, making it so the boxes go insane. I am also hoping they do not do what they did with basketball, which is combine Bowman Chrome rookie classes and first Bowmans. It convolutes the product. It does make it kind of cool, but again, why not make 2 products and allow it to be split so people don't have to pay for both in one package? Some people like first Bowmans, some people like college, and some people like pros. By forcing people to open the same one product for 2, and the only way to get it is out of that one product is either thing, you're forcing people into a lane they don't necessarily want to be a part of. It's not baseball. Baseball can do that because there are international signings that come out for Bowman Chrome that allow for them to do Bowman Chrome rookies on top of it. So you can have some first Bowmans and some first Bowman autos in there. You have some follow-up Bowman autos, and then you have your rookies. But it's a very different setup. First Bowmans were reserved out of baseball for those who were just drafted, whether it be out of free agency or whether it be out of college or high school. You would have to do that for a college player. When do you do that for a college player? Before they get signed? After they get signed? There's, again, are they in the G League, so that's their first Bowman because they suck? It's just, it doesn't make any sense. And so that is my concern. They're going to do their Bowmans and their first Bowmans combined into the next products. They need to separate the stuff out, especially if they're doing football. I can argue, here's the thing. I think we all know a lot of people who either love the NBA or love college basketball, but I don't know many people who love both, like with a passion. Usually you have one who thinks that one thinks the other is better than the other. People who like college basketball, people who like college basketball tend to think that it's more of a pure sport. People who like the NBA like the flashiness and the records and the fact that it is, considered the best players in the world. But it's two different audiences. And it's the same thing for college football. So this is where I'm talking about. You need to split these products up. Stop trying to mash everything together to make it so expensive. It's like, oh, it's so desirable, that's why it's so expensive. It's like, no, make extra products, break it up. Let the college people chase college stuff. Let the let the people who love the pros chase the pros. Don't create convoluted rookie classes where you're combining 2 or 3 years together. Like, just keep it simple. So that's really just my argument, is that it looks fantastic. It's a great product, but they're trying too hard to put too many things together, almost like they're in a rush, which they are. Oh, the burrito was delicious. I made the mistake of trying a little bit spicier salsa than I normally go with, though. It's been it's been an interesting last 24 hours, though. I woke up with a broken tooth, had to go to a dentist. Then now I have to go back again tomorrow. Then I have to go back again next week to get it crowned up. But yeah, no, it's been interesting. Let's just put it that way. But honestly, dude, again, the Southern California breakfast burritos, my favorite thing by far. What, dude? I already ate. Why am my mouth is my mouth watering when I say that? It's actually the only thing I've eaten today, so that might be why. Although again, it's hard to. Oh yeah, well, that's the thing I was saying. Hard to eat because of the tooth. That'll hopefully change tomorrow. But what's funny is I've dealt with enough stuff where a broken tooth is actually not that bad. Just uncomfortable. Dude, the SoCal again. The the only thing I liked about Texas burritos um, was that so certain places have just a queso, and again, Southern California just what do you call it? They don't do a queso quite as well. It doesn't have the right like creaminess to it. Um, so that's the only thing. If you bring a California burrito with Texas queso, it would be the perfect mix. But the queso here in SoCal I hate to put it this way, but they use too many vegetables, bro. Like when you're trying to bite into a burrito, it's already filled with so much stuff. You don't need extra on top if you're making it a wet burrito. So yeah, now, damn it, I've made myself so hungry now. And yeah, I'm honestly, dude, all I do is I really chew on the left side of my mouth, but I constantly have to have like I already have to go to the bathroom a lot. We all know this. Um, but I've had to have like water or something available to just clean my mouth out almost all the time because it's just the way it broke, like things get stuck. It just sucks. What's funny is I've had all these health issues, yet the one thing I'm normally good with is my teeth. Yet that's not the situation the last few days. Um, just because we do have 2 viewers, I appreciate you, Nick, but I just want to reiterate what we have going on. There's 5 left in this filler. 6 total spots. Top 3 get in. $10 per. 2 for 18. The top spot gets the Twins. Second spot gets the Phillies. The third spot gets the Marlins. And Bowman's best 684. Again, we have PRIZM Black that is in the store. We did have Mr. Burns take a spot off there. If that starts moving, I'd love to do it. The spots are not... There's more spots than normal, but it's not that expensive, guys. The Cardinals are expensive because Pat Tillman. What can I do? When Pat Tillman sells like it does, I can't help that. Like, and honestly, if there's anybody who deserves to sell well, it's Pat Tillman. Also Sean Taylor over there at the Commanders. Although, I don't know if y'all have seen the memorial that the Commanders have of Sean Taylor. It's depressing. Like, he deserves more. He deserves more. Yeah, like, really, the teams that are cheap are, like, I mean, super cheap, are the teams that just either have legends that can't really sign anymore, nor carry a lot of weight in the hobby. In other words, the Jets. And the Titans. I mean, the Titans have Warren Moon, but again, that's it. And Earl Campbell. But again, it's just not. It doesn't get. They don't get the hobby love the way that a lot of other places do. But then there's the Texans who are just young. You know what I mean? They're just not an old franchise. So their legends are maximum 20 years ago, roughly. 24 years ago? Was it 2002? Yeah, 2002, I think, was the expansion. So, like, same thing with the Jaguars. Yeah, but there's a lot of value there, guys. But right now, I really just want to see best spots. I would love just for this filler to go. The Phillies with Nori, Painter, Abel, Bryce Harper signs. I played against him. Dude has looked the same since 16 years old, minus the beard. The beard's gotten bigger. That's about it. We do have the Twins. Guys, the Twins are freaking loaded. Keishel is a superstar. Just look at his sold prices and tell me I'm wrong. Kyle DeBarge, huge chase. I always forget to mention this, guys. Quentin Young, an absolute monster. I think he was actually a second rounder, but he's still a monster. Does sign for the Twins. It's just a great freaking team. And the Marlins are $9 because the Marlins are $9. You have your Thomas Whites who sign, who does have like a triple. You have Augustin Ramirez. You have Kyle Stowers, but they're $9 because they do have the weakest checklist. And even though it's the weakest checklist, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I've seen cases where like straight up, I think it was 7 Augustin Ramirez and Kyle Stowers came out. Every spot has its value. So let me know, guys. Let me know who is out there with me. I know Nick's out there with me. I know he appreciated my my stance on what's it called, or at least my rants on Topps Chrome. But I would love to see more spots move. Again, there's a lot of value just chilling there. Who's out there with me, guys? Again, there's a. What else are we thinking? Again, I've got Heritage is still in the store, which is literally wide open. We have Select in the store. Though, again, we should do PRIZM Black Hobby before it goes absolutely insane. It's gonna go insane. Like, just wait for when Topps Chrome NFL comes out and it becomes so expensive that people start looking back at Panini for some products to rip, and then watch those products become even more expensive. So I'm telling you guys now, like, these prices for these teams are freaking awesome. But again, there's just so many teams for baseball why they shouldn't be sitting. I still don't understand why Cooper Flag is sitting, guys. Here's the deal. When Khan was the true, like no doubt head favorite for the Rookie of the Year, I get why people pulled back on Flag a little bit. Now you're watching Flag play again and Khan not play as well. And with that happening, Flag, I can't remember the last line, but I think he's down at like plus 130 when he was at plus 440 just not that long ago. And for those who don't bet, basically, you know, minus is good, plus is bad. But I think he's only separated by like 200 points at this point from Khan, maybe 250. If that trend happens, Flag is right back there up top. And honestly, I hate to say it, I think Flag is set up for a better career long term. Being able to shoot a 3 is great, but also I don't think Khan will ever succeed long term on that Hornets team. I don't. I don't think the Hornets are a team that really can put it together the way they need to win like a chip. I think the Mavs, whether you like their choices or not, they're dedicated to trying to win another championship after the exit of God, why am I Mark Cuban? Thank you. Why am I after the exit of Mark Cuban? They're hell bent on making it work. They got rid of Luka because Luka was Mark Cuban's guy, and or if you believe the NBA does their own things, I don't know. Either way, it was suspicious sending him to the Lakers. But honestly, I think the Mavericks, also being a bigger market team, just do better. It's just the way it goes. Charlotte is a tiny town compared to Dallas. And I lived in Dallas for 12 years. Dallas, like, quadrupled in size over the last decade. It's wild. Horrible place to drive, though. Bigger markets sell better. Why do you think the Yankees sell better than the Twins on average? Would you rather go with the team that most people, whether they live in the U.S. or not, know? Or the Minnesota Vikings? Vikings. I said Twins. Minnesota Twins. Whatever. Vikings sounded better with the accent, I guess. But that's the thing. It's just, they're like, you can have a superstar and it's going to sell better right now. But it's funny. Ohtani went from the Angels, Los Angeles Angels. I mean, they're in Anaheim still. But yeah, the Angels to the Dodgers. Yes, he won a World Series. Yes, he won everything else. But he also got all that extra attention because he's playing for the Dodgers. Again, giant city, giant team, has won plenty of World Series. And all of a sudden his market continues to grow. This is not to say, I mean, honestly, I really hate to put it this way, But if Otani was doing the same things he's doing now on the Blue Jays, people would care a little bit less. Not a lot less, but a little bit. Vlad Jr.'s a stud, but people cared less because he's in Toronto. It is tough for superstars in smaller markets. Again, Canada is a whole nother story. I get it, but you get my point. Alex Rodriguez was always great. He didn't get the attention that people thought that he deserved, or he thought he deserved, until he went to the Yankees. There has always been this situation where the biggest stars wind up going to the largest market teams, and it is happening more and more and more. It may not be the Yankees, but Juan Soto went from, Again, he went from the Nationals to the Padres, and the Padres are a decent market, but again, not a huge market, to the Yankees, to the Mets. He stayed in New York. New York is arguably, especially for baseball, the biggest market. So that is another thing to keep in mind actually when buying these teams. Even if, like I kind of said this before, the Dodgers have so much talent in their lower ranks of the minors, right? Well, lower and mid ranks of the minors right now. They can't call everybody up. They have a lot of people they could call up, but they can't. There's not enough spots on a roster. Also, they spent and odds are what they're going to do is they're going to trade either for picks or for pieces that they need throughout a season. They basically have trade bait. But this means you're all of a sudden going to see other teams with Dodger talent that's been Dodger grown who are going to do crazy. The only person I can for sure, there's two people who I think will debut for the Dodgers, that being James Tibbs, Emil Morales. I think they both fill needs that the teams have. Everyone else, who knows? What a lot of people don't know, and you can look this up if you don't believe me, is that Anthony Rizzo, who's now in the Yankees, but is also from the, he was drafted by the Red Sox. During the Adrian Gonzalez trade from the Padres to the Red Sox, do you know who the Padres had for all of 5 days? Anthony Rizzo, who was then traded to the Cubs, where he then won a World Series, who then went there. You never know who drafted who, where, and who's going to show up. Oh boy. Mr. Burns, you want to see this go? I love it. We have the Bears. Phillies at best. You got it. I'll scratch the filler just because they're in there. Let me catch up Mr. Burns. He did just place his order in the store, but I got you, David, and I'm going to pull it out of the store for you. And Jags, Ravens, and PRIZM. Got you. Let me just make sure. Yeah, they've not been taken. Lions. And Broncos. And since I'm already over on PRIZM Black, you said Jags and Ravens? Got you. Nope, that was my fault. Stop it. There we go. Jags, Ravens. So Jags. Alright. $30, good sir. Let me go ahead and snag these out of the store for you, though. And then it's also Phillies. Gotcha. So let's see. We'll go ahead and go in here first. It was Baltimore Ravens and Jacksonville Jaguars. They're taken out for you. Oh, I almost added an extra Jaguar. That's not how that works. And then we're going into 684 and taking the fillies out for you. Sorry, I have not typed that in yet. I want to make sure they come out of the store. Fillies out. Save that. All right, let's go ahead and type you in there as well. And then again, the filler is indeed scratched. Weird. Sorry, 1 second, David. So 24. It'll be this 24 plus 30. Yeah, 54. And I know you already get a sense, so I'm going to do it this way because it'll do that. All right, that's all updated. The store's caught up. Let me scratch this filler because that is the fillies are no longer available. There's one more thing I needed to do. That's what I needed to do. And then, oh no, one more thing. Boom. Okay, we're all caught up. Now let's create another filler because I got 28 minutes left. I don't think we're gonna get anything to break, but yeah, why not? I think, given what's going on, I'm gonna filler PRIZM Black though. I think there's just so many cheap teams. It just makes it make sense. Whoa. Oh yeah, let's do that. Whoa. It's late, so let's do a super cheap one. It's all, again, literally, guys, it's a $7 chance. It's 2 for 12, which turns into a $6 chance. Top 4 draft, either the Titans. Did I type it in Cowboys, brother? That would be my mistake. They're probably right next to one another, and I just did that. I am so sorry. Yep, I put it one thing up. Thank you for telling me. No, it's my fault. Again, the cells, sometimes I get them mixed up. Where, again, they... what do you call it? Where, again, I thought I was typing in Broncos, but I was typing in Cowboys. Here, if you can't hear me. Patriots, Giants, Texans. Well, there goes my filler again. Thank you, Mr. Phenom, though. Thank you, Mr. Phenom. And XL3. Texans. Giants. I do love the late push. Are we going to rip this before I go? That would be awesome. Okay, you know what? We'll do it this way. If I put less teams, it's less likely to get bought out for me in the store. Oh yeah, no, for sure. No, you got it, man. You absolutely, it is in the right location now. Again, just one of those things where it's a little easy to type just into the wrong cell because you thought you clicked it, but you clicked the one right above or right below it. So I will always appreciate if someone calls out if I make a mistake. But yeah, I have your order right here, and it is very much for the Broncos, the Lions, the Falcons, and the Bears. So you are good, my man. You are good. Oh, and I did not fix the filler over here, so let me go ahead and fix that. Mr. TP has not dropped for this one. Boom. Our filler is live. I'm not sure if you can hear me either. Sorry, not sure if you can hear me, brother man. Again, sometimes people are on delay, so I just like to type if they are on delay. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know we got it all correct. There it is. I knew it. I knew it. It's always the little bit of delay where I'm like, I feel like I'm waiting a long time here. You're good, dude. But yeah, no. Yeah, we got you all fixed up. I was wondering. I'm like, that's why I was going to type to you. I'm like, yeah, we got it fixed for you, my man. Right? Like, I typed to you, you're like, dude, what is he doing? He's just sitting there. He's just talking or doing nothing. What is he doing? I'm like, but I am doing it. Yeah, no, man. I took care of it right away. Right away for you. Oh, that's great. What? Who's on first? What's on second? Why's on third? I love that we finally have some movement here, though, on PRIZM Black. It was a little bit of a task pricing it out, only because what I noticed, a lot of people did random teams and just changed everything up after that. The NIL stuff makes it a little convoluted, but it's still pretty cool. We do have about 20 minutes left on stream. I got to get up at 4. Just wanted a few teams to win, to get some PRIZM plaques. I couldn't miss out. Oh, absolutely, man. But, dude, I feel getting up at 4. I don't have to, but, I mean, I wake up at 6, like, every day. Just because my body hates me, I guess, even though I don't work until like earliest at 10 o'clock. So yeah, dude, you have a great night. I appreciate you taking these spots. Honestly, it should go probably soon. It took a little bit just to price everything out. Good deal. Yeah. What do you call it? So yeah, I'm here at the shop all, well, most of the day. I'm supposed to be in at noon. It might be a little later than that. I have to get some emergency dental work done tomorrow in the morning. Should be done before then, but yeah, just a heads up. If I talk to you, I apologize if I'm drooling on myself. It's not me. It's not me wanting to. It's just my mouth will have been anesthetized. But yeah, I'd love to see you in here, man. We'll be around, and what do you call it? We can always talk it up then too. We definitely got some black here, some PRIZM black here. Sorry, context necessary. We got a couple boxes, so we definitely love to run some breaks. We got available for personal as well. But yeah, hope you have a great night, my man. Appreciate you jumping in. Appreciate you, man. I'm luckily I've again, it's nothing for me. I've dealt with it. It's more just a pain when I'm eating something having to stick to one side of my mouth. But yeah, no, I should be in. I'll be in all day, 12:30. Till, is it 7? I think it's 7. Yeah, it's 7. I'll be around even if I'm drooling on myself. Just don't judge me if I'm wearing a bib. Well, we have a lot of people working tomorrow. Jeez Louise. A lot of people working. Nine people working. Jeez. I didn't even barely knew we had 9 employees. I mean, we do, but still. Crazy. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Da, 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 da. Oof. Ouchie. Who's still out there with me, guys? We do have 14 minutes left. We got a filler for $11 per, 2 for 20. top 2 draft, either Seahawks or Buccaneers, in PRIZM Black 250. Yeah, we got about, basically exactly 13 minutes. I'm going to have to run to the restroom again because if anybody's been here with me, that's just what happens. Unfortunately, I have to drink a lot of liquids with a broken tooth to keep it clear. And I already drink an excess amount of liquids. So, yeah, fun times. Getting older is fun. But yeah, I'll be right back. It's going to be the end of our night here, for the most part. But I appreciate the amount of... Again, maybe no filler win, but so much movement through this door. I'm stoked. And Mr. Ryan will probably get to do multiple breaks over the next few days. We are set up. Oh, my butt. more viewers at the end of the night. What's going on? Are we going to push this? We do have a filler going on. If everybody drops a 1, we can at least get the Seahawks and the Bucks off. Just trying to move best. Like I say, I follow the direction of the store, and the store tells me that Prism Black is what we're looking for right now, which honestly, I don't blame you. It's a hot commodity. For those who are not aware, today is the official beginning of the Topps license, meaning yesterday was the official end of Panini with the NFL. Obviously, Silhouette was the curtain call with 5 autos. We do have that available for personal. I need to look up the price, though, because we don't have it listed, like, on our list, and I haven't actually looked yet. But that is 5 autos, guys. Sorry, I don't need to be saying I'm running to the restroom anymore. I'm here. But yeah, this is the time to go ahead and grab your Panini products. I've been saying it since I started working here. I mean, we've already seen it with PRIZM and NBA. We're going to see it with PRIZM, with basically anything desirable Panini. NT, Immaculate, PRIZM, Select, Optic, Kabooms from Absolute, probably Into Glass from Absolute. I don't know about anything else. The prices are only going to go up. I mean, yes, that's kind of like asinine to say because the prices always go up on wax, minus like very particular products from very particular years. But the reality is that we're going to see a market shift, and a lot of people are excited for Topps. And here's the thing: I'm excited for Topps cards. I believe Topps has better quality control on average. I love the fact that Topps tends to prefer on-card autos versus the sticker, and it does sticker for inserts, which is kind of like what Optic's call's always been, and I loved Optic for that reason. I think they bring a lot to the table. I just think they're... One for David. Gotcha. Ugh. I think they bring a lot to the table for sure. I almost just typed David Sneed into the chat. That would have been hilarious. We have 4 left, guys. I want to get this off before I leave. Again, the 2-for is the great deal there. You get a couple more spots off, which lets us go ahead and be even closer to seeing our first break. And again, I haven't personally even held a Prism Black card, unless you want to count the Chronicles Prism Black, which is not the same. So yeah, but as I was saying, guys, Panini. Here's a concise way to put it. Topps does autos better. Panini does color better. My argument being that should gold probably be out of 10? Yeah, I agree with that. It's a more desirable color. We see that gold out of 50 for baseball. And it's a lot for basketball, honestly. I mean, although it's different for basketball because orange is the color of a basketball, but for baseballs particularly, and just overall, gold sells better. People love gold. We just do. So that's one thing that I'll give them credit for. I like the mixture of Superfractor and Black Finite. That is very desirable for me. I don't like the fact that it's Superfractor or Bust. I do love the Superfractor look, do not get me wrong. But I think they both have their strengths. I just think Topps took on so much at one time that, at least for a while, we're going to see it be pricey, which is going to make Prism desirable. Which is also, again, this is your chance to get the last licensed versions of any of these legends that you love. These teams are cheap, guys. There are some exceptions, such as the Cowboys and the Cardinals. But honestly, those are the only 2 that are left that are there. And again, there's reasons for it. One, I'm sorry, guys, Pat Tillman is just, he holds so much value. He's an American hero. The manga and everything else merits the cost along with Warner and the others that sign and are part of that checklist. And the Cowboys just have a checklist so goddamn long that you can't merit not putting them up there. Like, the only team that even somewhat rivals, what do you call it, the NIL checklist is the Cowboys. And I use somewhat lightly. But again, we have 3 left in this filler. I'd love to see it go, but we really do only have a couple minutes left on stream. If we get someone else to drop, I'll kind of hang on for a few more minutes. If not, I'm probably just gonna call it. So let me know. Again, this filler is great value, especially the 2 first. Again, I try to hook everybody up the best I can. For all you know, you pay $20 and you get both teams. But yeah, guys, just let me know. Again, I'm gonna give it like till 31, 32, and we'll just go from there. I do not believe it is in the cards for tonight, though. Which is alright. I can't be the one who does every break. I love to. I love being excited for everybody. Just all I want is for people not to hold out for me till Tuesday. I want to see these breaks go. I'll be here in Poway the rest of the week. So let's see something awesome. Again, I'm going to give it about 60 more seconds, guys. 60 more seconds until I do indeed call it for the day. I'm just putting some stuff away at the moment. I'm just seeing, again, please drop for this filler. If someone wants to take the last 3, I'll do my best to hook them up. And if not, totally understandable. And we will be back live with y'all tomorrow. I'll be in the shop. Well, not for a super long time. Usually the stream sometimes starts a little bit later, in which case I'm kind of just out of here. But yeah, we'll just gauge it from there. All right, final call, guys. Is anybody going to help us fill this filler, or is this the end of our night? Final call. Anybody? Does anybody want the filler? Anybody? Calling once. Calling twice. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. David and TP, you guys were my filler droppers for tonight. Appreciate you trying to help those go. On that note, it is the end of my night here at SD Sports Cards. This has been Mike with you. I will be back with y'all on Tuesday. I believe Mr. Ryan is with y'all for the rest of this weekend. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see y'all soon.